We're back.
Ooh.
Welcome to Pod Crawlers. I'm Eric.
And I'm Kelly.
We are back. When was the last time we did a show? It's been a couple of months.
It's been years.
Couple of months.
I think I must mature faster than you.
That's a word for it.
Anyway.
Anywho, we are back. We change of location, more ways than one.
Yes.
We moved out of our old apartment. We're in a new apartment, which, knock on wood, not bad.
Great. Now you jinxed it. Thanks a lot.
That's true. And also, we are no longer, the show is no longer hosted on Pod Show Creator.
That's not our fault, guys.
Not our fault, and really not our choice. I mean, no knock to whatever we're on now, Liberated Syndication. But it's Pod Show Creator. The interface for the show was much easier. They just took our credit card information for the payment, whereas Libsyn is through PayPal, or we could get an invoice and send them a check. But just overall convenience, Pod Show Creator was better, I think, and better organized. And we'll see what happens. We don't know what the future holds. This might be the true last episode. I don't know.
Alrighty then.
What else? This episode, Remakes galore.
Yay.
The Eye.
We love remakes.
Prom Night, and Shudder. We will get to those a little later. And also, if we have time, this episode, we're going to talk about some TV shows we've been watching or tried to watch this new season. Do you have any new info? Anything you want to share?
Not that I can think of.
I can't think of anything either. Oh, there is one thing. Recently, the Sci-Fi Channel showed a movie called Flu Bird Horror.
Yes, I remember it very well.
Which, you know what, I don't even want to get into what the movie was about because it's really stupid and just, it's a waste of time.
It's what you would think Flu Bird Horror, well, kind of what you would think Flu Bird Horror would be about.
Yeah, basically, but what you get is so much worse. Anyway, we went to the video store and saw a movie called Flu Birds. So we wondered, well,
did somebody rip off the Sci-Fi Channel movie Flu Bird Horror?
Right.
No!
It's the same movie, but just renamed. So
it's to fool all those people out there who watched it on Sci-Fi, and then you're like, hey, that was, maybe this is a better one. No, it's the same movie.
And I know that they retitle movies, but this, I mean, it's like they're suckering the suckers twice.
Exactly.
And I would pity anyone who actually paid to see this movie.
It was terrible.
Terrible. Anyway, just thought that was interesting.
Pretty funny, actually.
Maybe we should do, in the future, maybe a feature where we would rename movies to kind of fool people. Maybe not. Yeah, we could.
No, we could. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I
don't know where that came from.
Podcrawlers@gmail.com is our email address.
Yes.
And what's kind of interesting is that during our hiatus of a month or whatever, and with our last episode being potentially the final one, we got 0 emails regarding the status and or future of the show.
That's not entirely true.
We got one.
Email.
Yes. Better in the Dark podcast, Thomas
DJ.
I want to thank him for that.
I think that's how you say his name.
Email.
Cool guy.
But yeah, so one person. And we're
still appreciative of that one person.
We are.
Thank you.
No, I'm not saying we're not. It's just we have a fan base. We know the numbers show.
I don't know if we would call it a fan base, but we have listeners.
Okay. But not one other person was like, hey, are you guys really done? Or
we haven't heard from you in a long time.
Right.
I hope you haven't stopped.
Right. Or we hope that you have
stopped.
Stop,
yeah. Whatever, it's all good. We're
Whatever.
gonna still do this for at least another month.
At least, and then
We'll see.
we'll see. Anywho, do you want to talk about the I remake?
I do not, but since it's a topic,
Well, the I originally
yes,
is a movie.
by my favorite people,
The Pang brothers.
Oxide and Danny Pang.
They are responsible for the movie The Messengers, which we reviewed in our very first episode of Podcrawlers. They are responsible for Bangkok Dangerous, the original and remake.
Yeah,
I'm just listing the bad movies first, I guess.
I
They're
liked
also-
the original
No.
Bangkok Dangerous.
I fell asleep during it.
They were also. What else did they do?
They did, well, one of them did Abnormal Beauty. Well, no, I think both of them did. I think. The I2, the I3, which we will review in a couple of weeks.
Also known as the I-10.
Or the I Infinity, or
Whatever.
whatever. Seems like we're missing something.
I know.
They did Bangkok Haunted, I
Which
believe.
I loved.
It was okay.
I loved Bangkok. You fell asleep. I don't want to hear it. You can't even judge because that I loved.
They did One Take Only, which we haven't reviewed yet.
They did do
That's
one
pretty
take
good.
only. I enjoyed
They've
that.
done stuff, and the good outweighs the bad.
Yes. However, I wish they would stop doing movies in the U.S. because I believe they're way better doing movies in their homeland.
Notice how we're not really talking about the I remake. We're talking about the original. The gist of the I is not a new idea. No
No.
pun intended. It's basically a woman gets a cornea transplant from someone dead, obviously, and she starts experiencing visions and other assorted weird things.
And she's not, because she's been blind,
Right,
she's not quite sure if this is, normal. And then she slowly starts to realize, well, no one else sees these horrific things that are around me or around other people.
right, and that's the gist of the original and the sequel. I will say this about the sequel. It's fairly faithful to the original.
It is.
Which is okay, but if you've seen the original like we have and remember it fondly, it's kind of like, oh, we've seen this before. Nothing new, and it was done better.
And without Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba, what did we review a couple months ago? Awake, I think. Awake.
Well, I did,
You
because
did.
you did not watch that.
Well, yeah. Well, I saw enough of it to know that it sucked. Anyway, I said she was a big waste of space, that she's just eye candy. In this movie, pretty much the same.
I don't entirely agree with you on that point, because she's not so, like, they didn't dress her like, oh, this is Jessica Alba,
Right.
let's see the body, I think they were trying to go for a serious something. I don't even know what.
I totally agree with that, but also, it was almost painful to watch Jessica Alba emote.
And try and act like she's blind.
Yeah, and wasn't she, like, in reality, her heritage, like, she's, I don't know, Hispanic and something else.
Yeah.
But in this movie, it's like she's straight up white or something, and I don't think...
Yeah, because
it kind of
her
was awkward.
sister... Who played her sister? Do you remember?
It was, Parker Posey, maybe?
Yes, it was Parker Posey. And, Parker Posey
Is white.
is a white girl.
And for them to be sisters, it was kind of pushing the realm of believability.
Yeah, and they really looked absolutely nothing alike.
No. Well,
Except they're both women.
spoiler alert, and I don't want to spoil it because it's probably the only saving grace to the movie, is there's kind of like a reveal near the end of the movie, about the halfway mark, that was kind of chilling regarding Jessica Alba's identity. So that kind of explains the whole, whatever you call it, dissymmetry in regards to that. The movie itself, forget that it's a remake, but itself, what do you think?
I think it was pretty good. Just because, I mean, it's not a new concept, but the ideas, like you said, it was faithful to the original, and I know we're not, viewing it as we're pretending like it was an original thought, but the scares, some of them were really chilling. Like, it wasn't as cheesy as I thought it would be.
Right.
Because I was like, oh God, Jessica Alba is in the remake of The Eye, a movie that I enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Well, I think with any remakes, like, you always refer to the original, and you have expectations, like Halloween.
Don't go.
I know, but I'm just saying, this wasn't a complete failure. It's still a bad movie, and I wouldn't recommend it.
No.
But I think it held its own, despite itself.
Right. This next movie, on the other hand... Prom Night.
First off, do you remember what the Eye remake was rated? I think it was PG-13, right?
I don't know.
I don't have it listed or anything. And, well, my point being that PG-13 movies could be good horror movies.
Yeah.
I mean, The Eye, you know what? It was okay.
Okay.
And I can't think of any other PG-13 horror movies recently that we've seen. Prom Night, the remake Prom Night, suffers from that PG-13 rating. Spoiler alert, because I'm going to spoil the hell out of this, because this movie is just awful and boring, and I don't give a shit. You know who the killer is immediately. If you read the back of the box, there are no twists at all.
No.
You know who the killer is. You know he's going after his former student who he's obsessed with. You know this immediately. He escapes from the asylum that he's in. It's obvious what's going on. You see him kill the friends or whatever. When you know all of this, and you kind of know what's going to happen anyway, you need something. PG-13 deaths, that doesn't suffice. You need on the level of a Rob Zombie Halloween death thing to just make it not seem so fucking lame.
Boring.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I gave the plot synopsis in that.
It was horrible, if you can't tell.
Well, would you like to tell the audience what we did while the movie was playing in the DVD player?
I believe I cooked dinner.
I did dishes. Went to the bathroom a couple times.
Did we do anything else?
We ate dinner.
Oh, yeah.
We talked through the movie, I think.
We let it run. We watched it on
Fast Play, which is, it plays it like 1.5 times faster than normal.
And here's the thing. Sometimes even on Fast Play, the dialogue was painful.
Yeah. The whole well, it wasn't painful because we were distracted. Now, had we paid to see this movie, that would have been painful.
I was never planning on paying to see that movie. I meant...
Right.
Ever.
Ever. Well, we paid for it. I mean, really. There are 2 versions out on DVD. We saw the rated, the theatrical version, and then there's an unrated, which is like a minute longer, and I'm guessing the deaths are gorier. But still, stay away, people. Trust us.
But here's the thing. The original, so much better.
Well, let's talk about that.
The original, I mean, it's not like it's a great, great movie.
No,
it's not on par with April Fool's Day for me or the original Halloween.
Right.
But...
Or hell, even Halloween 2.
It's still a hell of a lot better than this piece of shit that they let out.
Well, this movie, I think... is just a remake in title only. I mean, yeah, it takes place during prom night, but there's nothing to tie it. If you remember the storyline of the first movie, it was the kids were screwing around at an abandoned building, and one of the kids dies or whatever, and flash forward to the senior year of high school, and there's a mystery, like, who's going around killing people during prom night or whatever. There is no mystery in the remake.
Right.
Nothing.
Yeah, you know that Jonathan Shaich, or however the hell you say his last name, is the killer. And, they just had a scene, because, spoiler alert, he kills her parents and her family. And the movie takes place
like 3 or 4
so many years
later.
after this. And at one point, he's killing her mom, and she's under the bed watching. And he talks. She doesn't see who it is, but he talks. And you can tell that that's his voice. So there's absolutely no mystery involved. You think, well, maybe it's not him, because that would be too stupid and obvious. But everything points to him, and guess what? It's him. No imagination was used in this movie at all.
Either in the directing,
no creativity, nothing.
No. Total waste of space and time. There's also a scene at the end, spoiler alert, where the killer has the girl in the closet, and the lead cop, and her aunt and uncle are in the hallway outside the room.
Yes.
And she bites his hand and starts screaming bloody murder.
Nobody hears her.
Nobody hears a damn thing, and they're as far away as you and I probably are, with the wall between us.
They were a little farther, but yeah,
but still,
that was ridiculous.
Retarded. The whole movie's retarded. And I will... Oh, go ahead.
No.
A new Podcrawler feature, how we would do it, how we would make the movie. And I think you and I both can agree we would instill...
exact opposite of what they did for this movie.
We would instill some kind of mystery.
Yes.
Where you don't... Yeah, the guy escaped, but maybe there's another killer, like an obsessed schoolmate or something, or a rival girl or something.
Well, and also... if you guys remember hearing our wonderful review of the remake of April Fool's Day, which we still hated, but at least there, it kind of went with the original where, hey, guess what, guys? It's a big prank.
Yeah.
This one is like, there's nothing. There's not even that, well, here, we're going to twist the plot about 30 different times.
No.
No. What you see is what you get, and what you get is crap.
Yeah, it's not engaging at all. That's why it needed violent deaths.
Complete crap.
It needed just in-your-face blood and guts.
Okay, so...
Prom Night.
All in all, bleh.
Yes. Now, I guess we conclude the show with the final remake. Shudder. This is a remake of an Asian horror movie.
By the same name.
Yeah, and we reviewed the original last year, actually. And we liked it. We thought it was good. I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a little predictable, but it delivered. The remake Shudder, I guess in its own way, delivers.
Let's just start off. This stars Joshua Jackson.
Who you seem to be big on, but I'm
among
not.
other people. I enjoy Joshua Jackson because, I'm a girl, and I've followed him through most of his career. I was a big Mighty Ducks fan, and I'll admit that I watched Dawson's Creek when I was younger. And I do like him. I think even now after seeing this movie, now he wasn't great in it, but I still think he has more potential than a lot of people you see out there that continuously work. Anyway.
Well, the thing is, yeah, he does have potential, but he totally doesn't exhibit any of that potential in this movie. Everyone in the movie is just there.
Yeah, that's true. We do get to see our favorite character from The Office, Roy.
The guy plays Roy. Who basically plays Roy. Yeah, that was one good mark. The movie is about a ghost haunting this couple by showing up in their pictures. We're not going to spoil it, I mean.
Well.
Yeah.
It's not like a haunted camera or anything if you think that might be what's going on.
No. It's all for a reason. There is a reason why. And I don't know, it was just... It could have easily have taken place in the U.S. instead of Japan.
Yeah.
Which I guess it just took place in Japan just to be like, hey, we're acknowledging this is from Asia. And
well, here's the thing. I think that's more of a folklore over there than it is over here. Because you don't think about... I mean, I know spirit photography does exist.
Right.
But I'm sure... I mean, they used to believe that taking a picture... it traps the soul. There's a lot of lore that follows that, especially in Asian countries. And so I guess in my opinion, they probably set it over there because there's so much more of a basis. Or
that's where the director of photography and director lived. Because they're both, I'm guessing, Japanese.
Okay.
But you have a good reason, but the most obvious reason is probably the right one. It was probably cheaper to shoot over there anyway.
That's great.
The movie, I mean, it is what it is. If you saw the original, you really don't need to see this. And I don't want to say vice versa. Because chances are, if you see the remake before the original, you probably won't enjoy the original as much because the remake sucks. There's really nothing to it. It seems to be scare after scare after scare, and you're like, okay, enough. Just be done with it.
There are some creepy times during the movie, though.
There are.
But I think they did it so much better in the original that it's kind of like, alright, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's
get
over it.
Yeah. And that's the big problem with American horror movies is that no one knows how to create suspense. They want that scare every friggin' 5 minutes. It's like, suspense is not a bad thing. Anywho, would you recommend any of these 3 movies that we've seen?
No.
Me neither.
If I had to choose one to recommend, I would probably choose Shudder. Just because it is fairly close to the original. And it's pretty short.
Yes.
Which is good.
Short movies are always good.
And it does have some kind of creepy scenes in it.
It does. All right.
And Jessica Alba's not in it.
Right. We're not going to get to talk about those TV shows. Chances are we might get to it next time.
Yeah. Tune in next time for that.
Possibly.
I think so.
Next episode, we will talk about Disturbia.
Yay.
28 Weeks Later.
Yay.
And 30 Days of Night.
Yay. 3 big winners.
If by winners you mean losers, yes. But
that
until
sounded
then,
like a Michael Scott thing to
did,
say.
Yeah. Until then, I'm Eric.
And I'm Kelly.
And this has been Pod Crawlers. Welcome back, guys.